In the landscape of figure photography, one group strived for tangible and dynamic displays.
No time to explain. Get in the rows.
Y'all ready?
Yeah, let's go.
We are live, Boog.
Oh, we are live. Yes, sir.
We're officially back at it.
It's a rare condition this day and age to read any good news on the newspaper page. And love and tradition of the grand design, some people say, is even harder to find. Well, then there must be some magic clue inside these gentle walls. 'Cause all I see is a tower of dreams, real love bursting out of every scene. It's the bigger love of the family.
The Articulated Comic Book Art Podcast is filmed in front of a live virtual audience and is funded in part by viewers just like you. Thank you.
Yes, sir. We are officially back at it. This is not Boog Nice 10. This is not Fabio, although he's right there. Can you believe this? This is Rick Dom, 2345 of the A.C.B.A podcast. Have you ever heard of it? Fabio, you've been missing more than Mario. What's going on with you? What is it with the Ios? Huh? Marios, Fabios, you guys have been missing. What's going on?
Hey, Rick.
Oh,
What's up, dude? I haven't seen any of the boys in so long. I feel like I've been on a little unannounced sojourn. It's not like I came out and said,
yeah.
hey, for the foreseeable future, I'm going to be gone. It just kind of like happened. But I've been good. Things have been pretty solid, you know?
Wow.
Adjusting to new schedules, which don't allow for a Friday evening podcast, unfortunately, but up to all kinds of other cool nonsense, I suppose.
Oh, yeah.
What's been going on the show?
Oh, man. While you've been gone, we've had quite the array of special guest hosts.
Oh, really?
We've had David Walton. Ever heard of him?
D-Walt, yeah.
A.C.B.A OG. We've had the Whiz Kid, Mike the Weissmeister. He's been on a few times.
Yeah, Michael Whiz, I know him too.
He was your stand-in for Kevin Stream from Toying Around. Ever heard of him?
Oh, I was so bummed to have missed that, dude. But again,
Canadian sensation.
My weekends are not my own for the time being.
That's very sad to hear. And you know what? I'm leaving out a special guest that we had for a stream that was it brightened my heart that day. We had Kevin from Toying Around as a guest host with us for a night, and it was supposed to be just him plugging his stream, and then he ended up staying longer. It was the best. It was great. It was
okay. I love when that happens.
Yeah, actually. I was having the greatest time. It was beautiful. Shout out to Kevin, who is right now what looks like on a double date vacation with Ryan. Big Tings popping from the Enablers himself. Enablers New Year's in the East Coast, parts unknown. I won't dox him. Although he's been tagging where he's at, so find him. Find Kevin.
But you could,
Ryan.
right?
I could. Oh, I could do
don't.
it. So. But I won't. But I could. But I won't. But I could. Yeah, nothing else really besides that. We had June while you were off.
Oh, my mullet brother.
That was a great time. He was great. He answered a ton of questions. Elaborated a lot on what Target was going to look like for them this year.
Okay.
Tony the T is going to be there this year. Yeah, and they're going to have a lot more product there at Target. So it's
the T stands for Tiger. I got
Tony
it.
the T. Yeah, come on, man.
Yeah, thanks, man.
Yeah, it's okay. You've been gone for a while.
I'm not up to speed yet. Yeah. You got to ramp me up a little bit.
Yeah, man. I mean, I'm making you run when you're trying to walk.
No, you're throwing me in the deep end, brother.
Yeah, we'll get there. We'll get there. I think
I know.
besides that, I was while you were gone, although it didn't have to do with this show specifically, I was a guest on the Collection Nexus.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, I entered the Nexus.
Oh man.
And that was great. Those
And you made it out alive,
guys.
huh?
Yeah, great group of guys.
Okay.
Doing their thing. They're great. They're great. Yeah. So like we promised last week, look, it's a Monday, and we're on a Monday.
I know.
Sometimes
this is what I mean about a weird schedule. This is like my only real day off at this point, and most of the time I spend the first half of it catching up on stuff that you can't do on not days off. So
your life.
Yeah, things like that. But it's been good. Like it's been a good kind of busy, like keeping my nose to the grindstone kind of thing.
You do be grinding.
I do, man. I have some cool, aside from work, I have some cool like side projects that are really starting to take off, so to speak, in a somewhat larger than macro sense. I have something. I don't know. I always hate talking about things before there's anything I can really like show. But Rick, you follow my normie Instagram, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. You may have seen I had a little bit of a baby viral reel.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
And it was funny because when I saw the first moment that you posted it up, I was like, that caption, the shit might go viral.
Oh, dude, I have over 100,000 views on it. It's fucking crazy.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's doing fucking like it's funny because it's like a passive thing. It just keeps climbing, and I'm like, oh, that's funny that this took off because I like posted it like in the 10 minutes I had before I like went into work, and then I like came back from my break, and it was like, what the fuck? This thing is like, it's doing something, right? It's got some traction, and then I still get like notifications for it now. But it's funny. So the context behind that clip is that I've mentioned it to you guys in the chat, and Poncho's here, so it doesn't feel like I'm just rambling to only you, Rick, and our studio audience. But I'm in an Iron Maiden tribute band now.
Do you guys have a fun name?
Oh my god, he's got a baby. Look at this.
Oh my god, it's a baby!
Yes.
Anyway. Continue. Don't mind me. All right.
Kids are fine and dandy, but this never happens. I'm singing for an Iron Maiden tribute band, and it threatens to be one of the only consistently touring acts in Southern California.
Can you
believe me? There is demand, sir. So
can you call yourself the Tungsten Damsels?
No, that'd be so cool.
Damn it.
So that's been occupying some time, and then as a result of the people who put together that band, guitarist that I've known since I went to that heavy metal festival in October last year, I met him there, and he's got this other band, and he's in this tribute band with me, and he's like, hey, we love you. Do you want to sing for like my other band? So now I'm like in the process of learning like 2 EPs worth of catalog for a whole other band that's like established, but they kind of want to hit the reset button. A very Iron Maiden trajectory in and of itself, where they've done 2 albums with another singer, and here I'm coming in for the 3rd one, but have to learn all this other material. It's very it's like poetry. It's so that it rhymes,
You're really living the Hollywood cycle. This like actor just randomly shows up with a band one day, and you're like, what the fuck? This guy sings? Like, who's doing that right now? Is Timothy Chalamet. He's got a
little Timmy Chalamet, dude. That guy.
Timmy Chal, baby. You're on your way. You're up there with the A-listers. As far as I can tell.
Yeah, it's been really cool. I've just been pursuing all those things and working, and not as tapped into the collecting space as I maybe have been in years past. So think of me as like the naive audience member, and you're gonna have to explain everything to me like I'm 5.
Explain this to me like I'm 5.
I feel that.
Yeah, explain this to me like I am that child in Pancho's arms.
Exactly.
Dude,
yeah.
He's just like me for real. I'm in Pancho's arms all the
time. I did
time.
get something. Wait, I don't know if we're saving stuff, but I got one of my...
You haven't been here, so do whatever you want.
Do whatever you want.
Dude, I just got this like literally today.
He's pondering orb.
It's a Mythic Legions Samir Scroll Warder.
Dude, I'm so mad I didn't buy that thing. I seen it the other day, and I was like, damn it, what a perfect pondering orb sculpt there is there.
Dude,
My God.
I love the fucking wizard memes, and I needed this guy.
Yeah.
I need another one of him so I can have like me and bro at the hangout, and
Hell
you're
yeah.
like walking through a barren landscape as wizards.
Is that brand new?
Oh,
Yeah, it came out in the Poxus wave, which is the one that's like currently sort of
Oh
in
my
stock
God.
shipping.
Poxy.
Poxy,
You know what?
baby.
You know what,
So
Fabio?
cool.
While you were gone as well, something else happened that's really big.
I kind of want the evil one too, Brad. It's fucking sick, but
What?
this is like the perfect fucking with. The only thing I'll say, and I'm saying it because I have it open in another tab right now. I think his staff is a little too elaborate. You know what I mean? Like I want him to have a more kind of rustic staff.
You want it to look like something he picked up off the old Oregon Trail.
Sure. And so I wanna get this. Trevor, if he's here, he'll know exactly what I'm
You can
talking
come.
about.
I'll turn
The Cosmic
everything
Legions, Altar Silovius, which is like the gray alien in the robes.
That's
And he
a
has
name.
this like bent wood staff, and it looks cool. Look at this.
That's amazing.
Look at this.
Okay, Papa.
You're
He's
blowing
got a-
my socks off.
He's pretty cool.
You kind of slumped.
That's oh, and I got the spell effects pack to go with him too, because in for a penny, in for a pound.
Brad, you have this thing, and this isn't what you're taking pictures of? What's wrong with you?
I did take a picture. I don't know what their screen share
Fabio, if
situation.
you don't mind, I'm talking to Brad right now. See your way out of here. Brad, come on, step up.
You want a
Take
screen
picture
share?
of the
Hold on.
wizard man.
Yeah, I could.
Yeah, well,
I
by
have
all
to send the
means.
picture, though. I have to send the picture though.
Oh no, Poncho's so sad. He wishes he could screen share, but it's okay.
Wait, really? I'll go,
No,
go
I'm
for it.
lying.
I don't want to.
Please-
I don't want to
Please,
blow
God,
your mojo,
no.
brother.
No, please,
He
God,
fucking
no.
hates it. I'm like, he's been
I don't wanna blow
hating
your
it.
mojo, brother.
No.
Been hating it. You did, Brad? Are you for real? Was it a while ago, Brad? I have bad memory, so maybe you did, Brad. Shame on me.
Wait, okay. Wait, hang on. I forgot how to screen share.
Sean,
Present?
if I could grow a full beard, I'd do it, man. I'd hide this double chin in a fucking second if I could. But all I get are these little wisps. These little
Wisps.
clovers.
You're telling me, brother.
Dude, I can't do it. I wish I could.
Okay, I think I have to at this point. Can I still even set stuff? I don't think I can produce it. Maybe because I'm not logged in right now. There
Oh,
you
that's
go.
definitely it.
Yeah. It's the
There
guy.
you go. There he is.
There
Man
it
anymore.
is. You're listening to Wizards 102.4.
Look at this motherfucker.
I
The
did.
hood.
I feel like I saw this, but I just didn't put two and two together that it's out.
I mean, you saw this like 2 years ago. It's
Oh, okay,
finally
that
in
makes sense.
hands as of like, this calendar month maybe.
Dude, I would have this guy in the fucking Green Goblin chair sitting in front of an orb and never touch him.
Yeah. No,
I
for
would
sure.
I want him to ponder, you know?
I need a pondering. I need a, what do they call it? The Palantir for him.
My mom got a pretty sick orb for her retirement party.
Fushigi?
Man, no, not Fushigi. It's
Oh.
it's like for gardens, like this big ass, and it was at the height of pondering the orb. And I was just like, Mom,
Wow.
you're fucking pondering the orb, dude. Of course, I didn't swear in front of my own mom, but
Yeah, no. Come on. You know what's interesting is that I own it. It's somewhere here in this room. But during Halloween, Michaels had an insane Halloween 1/12 scale accessory like section, and I have a table.
Okay.
I have a table that has orb.
Here's
on
for
it.
you freaks who buy all the skeletons.
Woo woo.
Excuse me.
I'm going woo woo.
fuck this shit.
Oh God!
Oh, God, I broke my fucking arm. Oh.
My fucking ribs. Oh man.
My solar plexus.
Yeah. Well,
Okay.
That's amazing. What a guy this wizard is.
Yeah, he's cool. I was gonna show his spell effects here too. These are from like the
Spells.
pack.
Skellington?
Wow.
Yeah, Spellingtons. Yes.
Wow.
Expel
What if you can
Aramis?
just like put a?
Oh,
Oh,
God,
not
no.
you.
No. What is this? I don't
This
want.
guy.
There we go.
Unlimited
What if he was
power.
pretty badass.
That is cool.
Anyway,
Put your name in the goblet of fire.
oh yeah, he can be like a way too involved principal.
Oh yeah, I love it.
Okay.
You know what?
Anyway, that's what I've been up to. Glad to see the show is alive and well. Everybody is still up to their nefarious ways.
You bet. And you know what? While we were here rambling on, we got some super chats.
We sure did. We sure
And the
did.
first
No
super
way.
chat, baby
What?
boy, is
No,
from
not super chats.
the first one.
No.
Can you believe this? The first one is from a man that's about to celebrate a milestone. One of the kindest, most generous individuals in this community, along with his co-host, Jay Shot. Jay Shot hit us with
Jay's
a very
hot.
generous super chat saying, Happy New Year. Can you believe this? This guy's about to have 100 episodes in the bag come Wednesday, and he's over here giving us the time of day. You believe this?
Jay Shot.
Yeah, so please, if you guys have the time on Wednesday, 8 p.m. EST, go to Between Two Sentinels, catch J-Shot and Machu. They're going to be exposing it all, baby. They're going to, I mean, the photography side of things, I guess. It's great.
Okay.
They're such incredible individuals, incredibly welcoming and kind and giving, as you can tell by that super chat. Thank you so much, J-Shot. And Machu, wherever you are, you're an incredible human being as well. Amazing. You take my breath away, Machu. And we have another super chat from our very own, one half of the young gentleman of A.C.B.A, Bradley, sharper than Harper himself.
The nice
says-
young man. Who could forget?
He says, "Welcome back, Fabio," with a hugging men emoji. Men hug. Sorry,
look.
Wade. Sorry, Wade. We hug around here. Although I've never hugged Wade. Sorry. Thank you so much, Brad. What an incredible gentleman. Even into the new year, Bradley. And we have Bo Big.
That Brad, real quick, has excellent taste in wizardmen.
He just showed me his picture. He did show it to me, I guess, and I never saw it. He's blowing my
need to
mind, Frank.
I want to get the evil one too, Brad.
And then we have a third super chat from Bo Biggs. Baby, ever heard of him? Longtime viewer, longtime supporter. He says, "What up, boys? What up, Bo Biggs? We saw you here the other day. You were pretty active in the chat. The last stream that we had, was that on Friday?
Yeah.
We did a Friday?
That was
we did
Friday, yeah.
baby. It's all
guys were
bleeding
here.
into itself in the holidays. And we just got a super chat while I was reading all those off again. And this is from our very own Shelf Presence, another incredibly generous and supportive individual in this community. I see him in all the comment sections and all the chats and the lives. It's Shelf Presence, baby, saying, Happy New Year, gents. Hope you all have an amazing day. And here's to an incredible 2025 filled with fun and figures.
Wow.
Fun and I can maybe take one or the other.
Thank you so much, Shelf Presence. You're such an incredible human being yourself. And I hope 2025 treats you well, good sir. Nick Lobaito is saying, so what are Monday streams covering versus Fridays? Nick, let me tell you something. It's by the seat of our damn pants. Today just happens to be that we're going to be doing a top 10. But it can be anything. Like if we don't end up going on a Friday, then maybe we'll just cover news on a Monday. If we already covered news on a Friday, and maybe we won't even do a Monday. It's just gonna be whatever fits the moment, I guess. Yeah.
Who knows?
Who knows? Who knows what we're gonna do? You better. You know what? The only way you'll find out is if you tune in every time we're live.
Wow.
Ooh. Is that mysterious or what?
Oh, spooky noise, Rick. Oh my.
Yeah.
Too spooky. Shit myself.
Spooky shit. You know, Fabio, while you were gone, speaking of spookiness, I was talking to him the other day. Well, I wasn't talking to him, but I sent the super chat, and he made it known that he wants his presence felt on this live one of these days. The Cursed Dead, baby, by one very own Adam Van Winkler is going live January 1st on Kickstarter, and he will at some point during the campaign, which is between January 1st and February 1st, be coming on the show to push it to the masses, baby, to tell us what he's all about, to play with himself on this live. Can you believe it? He done did it.
I I can believe it. Yeah.
Okay, thank God. I was worried there for a second.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I
That's
can't
awesome. We've been waiting for that since literally the pre-pandemic period.
Yeah. So, congrats to Adam. I have no doubt that this is gonna absolutely kill it on the Kickstarter platform, and we're gonna have him
Especially
on
with
to
all
talk
this
about
hot
it.
vampire fever in the air with Nosferatu, you know.
Dude, especially with a mustache. I hope he's got that. Yeah, so we're gonna have him on at some point during this campaign, and we're gonna talk about Cursed Dead, you know, what's been going into it, what he has to offer, and why you should be buying it immediately. Shout out to Adam. What a guy.
I'll hit him up. He's a neighbor. I'll hop over and say hi.
Oh
See if I
yeah,
can
just
get
show up to
some
the studio.
samples.
Boop 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 boop.
That's right. Let me
Adam,
pop
it's
in.
me, the star of Star Wars, Fabio, and then he's gonna go, oh my God, Disney's very own. I think that's what I'll say, right?
That's exactly.
No,
what
well,
it is.
yeah, very own. I don't own myself. Disney does.
No, I mean, who would?
It's
Why
true.
would you own yourself? That's superfluous. All right.
I wanted. Wait, hang on. I had a question. I
Please.
talked about what the baby Jesus brought me, right? Which was this wizardman, right? What did the baby Jesus bring you guys? Huh?
We said it on Friday,
Okay. Well, I need a little catch up.
but
I
you
need a
know,
little catch up.
you know what? I got something today that came late from my one beloved fiance, and
Okay.
it is this character from the brand Pop Mart. It's like a blind box situation. His
Okay.
name is Pucky.
There he is.
Like a vinyl.
Oh, cute.
He has a vinyl face.
Okay.
Fleshy sort of deal. Shout out to Yoko, who's really been getting into Pop Mart stuff recently too, and I've enabled a little bit of that, so I love that. So yeah, this came in today, but for Christmas I got a Gundam model kit I've really been wanting for a long time. This girl that does like the perfect hard style. And believe it or not, I think tomorrow I'm actually opening like the Secret Santa we do within our family because we just didn't have everything lined up during Christmas, so next time we go live, I'll actually have a better answer. Poncho, why don't you tell him about what you got?
I got a bunch of shit. I got.
Yeah, I saw your drug bust picture.
Yeah, so you've seen it. Yeah, you've seen it.
I know, but you got to tell the people.
I told him
Well,
last
you've
week. I will say that I did get something late as well. I think my sister got me heated pants,
What?
which is a godsend because they're.
How does that work?
It's just like there's coils in like the thighs and like the
It's like
legs
some kind
and
of
calves.
arc reactor situation.
Absolutely, the exact same
That's
technology.
so cool.
And put a little battery pack in it, then it keeps your little legs warm, which is incredible because I chronically suffer from having cold legs at work because it's just like I don't know what it is about the warehouse I work in. Like it is colder in the warehouse than it is outside. It's unbelievable. And like I have a little space. I have like a space heater in my office, but like it doesn't. It's if I can have pants that warm me up, then hell yeah, dude.
Yeah.
It's great. I had the whole set on my wish list, but I was like, hey, if you guys are gonna get me one or the other, it's the pants. Please get me the pants.
Dude, here's a little matchup. I'm sure you haven't even thought of yet. Edible panties with the heating pants.
Wow.
Okay. Do you have brochures?
I mean, you're welcome. You're welcome too, Becca. Happy birthday.
It's true. It is my wife's birthday.
I guess when I phrase it in those terms, like the baby Jesus is one of those, or Santa Claus, if you will, the same idea, but it's this idea that there's like a certain gift that you tell your spouse, like, oh no, please don't get that for me because it's too expensive or whatever, and then they like blow it out and just buy it anyway, and it's like, you didn't expect it because you specifically told them not to get it for you.
Yeah.
I got some fresh, crisp, white Air Force Ones.
Hell yeah, dude.
Wow.
Brand new, crisp white Air Force Ones. Very nice.
Put the
Very
beaters to
cute.
bed, huh?
Yeah, wore them straight to the function that next day. It was great. And then I got a pasta maker.
Oh.
Whoa.
Like a whole like a rolly sort of organ grindery pasta maker. You can make the
Yeah,
dough
does
and
it
then you
come
put
with
it
a
in
monkey
there and then
that
you
dances?
roll it and then you cut up the dough. Yeah, we're gonna be making some gourmet pasta these days.
Whoa!
Now, come on over for a little pasta party, boys.
I'm on my way. Whoa, we got a super chat. A very
Okay.
generous super chat from a photography legend. Ever heard of him? His name is Henrock. Baby. Shout out to
Yeah,
Henrock.
I
Thank you
have.
so
Don't
much.
gatekeep me, dude.
Who says, welcome back, Fabio. Miss you, man.
Ah,
The boys are back. Oh, they're
Henrock,
back, all right,
dude.
baby. And you know what? We didn't address this, I don't think, at any point, but Boog will be coming on. He just had to take care of something just right before the stream, and it's catching up with him. So hopefully he'll
You have
make
to
it
do a
on
little bit of
fairly soon.
ECOB. You know what I'm saying?
Take care of business.
Every day.
Wow. That's amazing how that works out. Yeah, everybody have their top 10s ready? What are we thinking? What do you think? Do you guys have it ready? I don't really have them
Oh,
numbered. I don't have them numbered. That's too much for me numbering them. I don't know. I feel sad when I do that. Should we be numbering them? What do you think? What are you guys doing? What do we want to do?
I can't believe for the first year ever, I'm the only one that has that not only has a top 10, but it's numbered.
You numbered them? Okay.
I did.
I'll do it.
I have.
Oh man, I'll do it.
What
What the hell? I'll
that shirt off, Rick.
do it, man. I could do it really quick. I just felt bad doing it, but you know what? Out the window. If Poncho's gonna do it, then I'm gonna do it. He's taking off his pants. I'm taking off his pants. He's turning on the heat. I'm turning it on.
That's it.
scared.
Okay.
You actually go ahead. Mine's in my notebook, and I think my notebook's in my car because I just got.
Oh, you believe this guy?
Oh,
No, well.
Um,
Can you believe the only guy that did it? It's crazy.
you believe the guy that actually did it? You believe this shit? Yeah. Okay. Let me count. Let me make sure.
Rick?
What
All right,
up?
I'll be right
I'm gonna
back.
be honest with you, boys. I don't think I bought 10 figures this entire year.
Wow. I had trouble.
A little crazy.
I had trouble putting a list together because I was very, very, very like. I don't know. Like the word is escaping me, but I did not buy shit this year either. Like
Selective?
selected, yeah, I guess so. Like for the first, because I went through like my camera roll, I went through my Instagram story archives, I went through the Discord and speedy deliveries and package and stuff like that, and like dog for like the first 4 months, I bought no figures, and then after that, like 2 months after that, my kid was born, and then
Yeah.
I'm like,
What's his problem, huh?
yeah, the nerve. But I mean, I didn't buy a lot, like compared to other years for sure. But yeah, I'm with you, Fabio. I had a lot of trouble.
That's why it's easier to rank them, you know?
Yeah. All right, you guys go ahead. I'll be right back.
Yeah, I'm
I feel like
numbering
even
them
the stuff I
right
got
now.
isn't necessarily stuff that came out this year. I think probably figure of the year for me, like, you know, not, I know you guys are going to take a little bit of time. I've got a little less to think about. So I think straight up, like my figure of the year is probably Odious.
Yeah, he's pretty high. And you know what? Man? Here's the thing. Here's the thing, okay? If Odious, and it's not being mean, if Odious isn't on your top 10, it's probably because you don't own it. Because that figure is it's incredible. It's wildly spectacular. I don't think any of us quite knew how great that figure was going to turn out. I mean, I thought that everybody was cool with the design. Everybody I thought liked it because, you know, they've known Wade for so long and that character and it being his icon or whatever, his avatar or whatever it may be. So, yeah, I think everybody expected it was going to be cool, but man, this thing went above and beyond like anything you could expect. It's so incredibly well articulated. It's unfathomable. Incredible accessories. And if you grab the San Diego Comic-Con exclusive, which I did, baby.
I did, yeah.
Then it's
thanks,
out of
Rick.
this world.
And I put the extra outfit on my blank body that came from the Kickstarter. Rick.
Oh my god.
So
You're
I've got
really
2
out
ODI.
here, man.
How many do you have?
I have 2.
Okay, but what color are your boxes?
Plaid.
Yeah, but they're both
You got a
red
black
plaid.
one, huh? Yeah, you got a black one, right?
See,
Well, he's gonna put up. You know what? He lives close to me. If
I don't wanna hear
it. If I want to call him right now, I'll get a
Mm-mm.
blank body like that. Wade, blank body. Where is it? And he'll jet over. He'll leave his wife and kids. Rick needs his fucking body for the stream.
there's no time to explain.
He wants to sun
Rick
this
doesn't
guy
have a
who
blank
used to be
body.
the star of Star Wars. He'll get it. He'll do it.
Okay.
But I won't because he's a
Yeah, don't
family
do
man.
that.
I don't
Make
want
sure
to do
his
that to a
family's
family
safe,
member,
man.
Yeah. But yeah, it's just like I said. If Odious isn't on your top 10, it's probably just because you don't own it. And I do recommend you change your mind and pick it up because it's truly a revelation. It's incredible.
Great song, Peace of Mind.
Oh yeah, it's really good. Highly recommend it. Cannot recommend it enough. How about not enough? I can't recommend it enough.
Oh,
So good. So good.
okay. What's next?
I thought
Are
you
you
were.
are you doing? No, that's pretty much it for me, honestly.
Oh,
Like
okay.
I can't. I mean, this guy, I just got him today, and by virtue of not this might even be like the 7th figure I've picked up this year, maybe 5th.
7.
He might be the 7th son of a 7th son, and he's up there. I mean, this guy's fucking sick. He came out this year. It's like, is there stuff that came out this year that I've picked up a lot of? I think I picked this guy up this year, but does that mean that he came out this year? I don't know, but he's up there. This Demistros, this guy's cool.
Demistros.
Yeah, I got some Savage Crucibles this year. Those are cool as fuck.
You and Brad, man, you guys be loving your Demistros.
Yeah, Demistros is cool. And I got the wait, I gotta put the fucking cover on this or it's gonna fall. But I also got Bradley. I don't know if you got this, but
Sharper than Harper?
I got the magic set, the magic effects set from Four Horsemen, the Mythic Legions.
The Horsemen.
Came out in the same box this way, so that the dude can fucking shoot that lightning like we saw. But I got it because it has this like green skull effect that is cool for like Demistros. You know.
Oh yeah,
so,
Fabio's gonna shoot that lightning.
you know, he's gonna shoot ropes all over his
No,
opposition.
no.
Oh, I said lightning. Oh my
What
god!
did you say? Oh,
Is that Boog Nice 10?
Mr. Nice?
Hello, gentlemen.
What's up, dude?
What's
Dude,
going on, man?
perfect timing. We were just about to do top 10s.
Top 10s.
Yeah.
What?
I didn't even buy 10 figures this year.
What? Man, if you don't stop lying right now, man.
Wait, we didn't rehearse this, you guys.
Did you and Fabio have this planned out? What's
Wait,
going
you said
on?
the same thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. I didn't buy 10 figures. I bought maybe I'm struggling to say that this is maybe 7 right here.
I'm sorry,
Crazy.
viewers. These guys are liars. Well, maybe Fabio isn't, but I know Boog is.
No, I'm definitely lying, but I it's all a blur right now, honestly.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Well, me and Poncho.
For the first
Wait,
time ever.
Bradley, did you get this guy? Like maybe it'll make it by year's end. Probably not, because that would be too.
Brad
I
went
did,
to
I
Legion
did
Con
like
and got all those
when I saw that figure
soldiers.
a lot.
I got this guy. He's cool.
Yeah, he's
Did you
dope.
go to Legion Cons and build your own soldiers of color?
Fucking wish, dude.
Because Brad did. You're living in a
Brad.
shadow.
I got a couple of goons to go with this vampire lord though. I got a couple
Yeah,
of
I was just about to ask you, was he a vampire? He is, right? Okay.
Yeah, he's a vampire, but I got a couple of the phalanxes to go with this guy.
Oh, nice.
What's the phalanx again?
X-Men.
I think it's connected to the Vaz deference.
Who's the one that's like super articulated that everybody was getting? Not
The
this-
Valiant
The
Knight.
the Valiant
Yeah.
Knight.
I'm
The one
looking
that you
for
made
one.
the knockoff of?
Please. trust me, that is in no way, shape, or form trying to replace Mythic Legion.
No.
If anyone has one, please let me know.
I know. I want a couple too, and
I just want one.
I wanted so bad to do the fucking build a Legion thing because those are going for like tens of thousands
How about tens of thousands?
Really? It's crazy.
in like pennies maybe. So
Oh,
scale
okay,
it in,
okay.
What,
but like hundreds actually.
what was the regular retail price on the articulated armor dude?
The Valiant Knight.
Probably
Yeah.
like
$40?
45, 50,
Yeah.
Okay.
maybe
Right,
maybe even
right.
37. Well, he was technically a Legion builder, wasn't he? I don't know. Maybe he was like third. The
Brad,
Phalanxes were only 26 apiece on 4 Horsemen. And actually, speaking of Mythic Legions, the pre-order for the latest wave ended yesterday.
Whoa!
The big giant lion dude and the snake priestess.
She be priesting.
Yeah, the Roman centurion lion looking guys.
Oh, he be lying.
Oh, okay. Brad is saying they're going to be part of the in-stock sale with some pre-built ones. Okay. All right. Now you've got me titillated. Okay.
Fitting his latest. So wow, I cannot believe that me and Poncho are the only ones with top 10s. It's okay. We're
That's
just gonna
crazy.
stun on both of you. So it's not
I
a big
mean,
deal.
I didn't put together a true list yet. I didn't participate in the Geek Effects thing. I waited to the absolute last minute. But P, you did though, right?
I sure did. Wow, what a year!
Right,
What a
so
year
then-
for me.
You represented for all of us.
Okay.
Let me tell you something, okay? Poncho started this year thinking, I'm gonna have this kid and I'm not gonna be able to do shit. And look at this guy. This guy's got a brand newborn son. He's out here on the Geek Effects top 10. He's got his top 10 list ready for this stream.
Ready to go.
Put some respect on your own name, Poncho.
Printing extraordinaire.
Stop doubting yourself, King.
Yeah, he had,
You can do all
had a
things.
good year, man.
Woo! Look at that. Look at that. I seen you printing those. That's really dope.
Yeah, I don't know why I'm printing so many. I don't know, because these are like early prototypes.
you why.
I think I just want 4 in my display.
I'll tell you why. You're printing so many because you can.
That's true. I sure.
And you
can.
know why? Thanks to your sponsor, Bamboo Labs.
Let me tell. Yo, deadass. Let me. I got to interject real quick. One quick thing about Bamboo Labs, real quick.
Inject.
I cannot stress how generous these people are. It's unbelievable. I was just going over. I don't want to reveal how the sausage is made too much, but I will say that after sending out not only the P1S, it's hard to see. The P1S is back there. They sent out the P1S. They're sending out an AMS, which is like the module that lets you do multicolor prints. They're sending out an AMS for my regular A1. They're sending out an AMS for the P1S. But then they also like hooked me up in order to where I was able to get like, dude, I don't even know. I must have gotten like 15 or 20 rolls of filament and like a ton of.
Did you
like,
get a lime green one?
Other there is lime green, but not for the reason you think. But like, yeah, there's like a ton of cool stuff. They also had like they have this huge like end of the year sale going on right now. I swear to God, this is not like, I'm not trying to do a plug or anything, but like,
this is real end of the year. One like 12 hours left type shit.
But because of that sale, I was like, after you bought, I think like in a bulk of 8 or whatever, after 8 rolls of filament, they only cost like $13 each, which is crazy. So I was able to get like a ton of filament. I got like cool stuff. Like, this is transparent yellow. Like they have a whole line of transparent colors. So I'm going to see what's going on with that. And I'm just super stoked to like dive deeper into 3D printing. It's crazy because like I've been doing 3D printing since like 2016, 2017, but like it's all just, especially with like when I got into like FDM printers, because the first thing I do in my FDM printer was I made Dusties, and that's literally all they did for their entire lifespan. Like I barely had time to like print stuff for myself and like experiment with stuff outside of Dusties. So it's just really cool that it feels.
Tell me about that particular effect. Is it particular to this new show, or that's universal?
Yeah, it's just like a yellow blast effect. Like I just had yellow transparent filament. That's the only transparent filament I have right now, so I did a yellow effect. But you could use it as like a final flash for Vegeta, or I mean, a lot of Key Blasts in Dragon Ball are just yellow, so you could just do whatever you want with it. So that's just like an early thing. I really want to refine it more. Just make it more like striking and dynamic and stuff. Like up close, like you can really tell like the different like sculpt and stuff it has in it and whatnot. And it light pipes really well too. But like I just want it to have like more shelf presence. Shout out.
Shout out to Shelf Present.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how happy are you with that first kind of printing?
Oh yeah, like of this,
Yeah.
I'd say maybe about like a high 8. I'd say.
Okay.
Like
Alright.
from the way you're viewing it, you can't really see anything, but once you get like right up on it, like you can tell that like some layers, like at the very bottom, it has a different sheen than the rest of it, and at the top, and that's just because of like the temperature settings whenever you're printing, and that stuff can be like tweaked and fine-tuned and stuff.
Yeah.
Especially with the P1S, because the P1S is like enclosed. I printed these on like the open air A1, so once you enclose something and like you keep all the heat trapped and stuff, then your prints come out way better. But yeah, man, like it's so crazy because like, hey, 100% mask off. When we like with the Ewin chair shit, like a lot of that stuff was a bit, and like I'm still using the Ewin chair for real, but like we kind of had to like remind ourselves and and stuff like that to talk about Ewin chairs. But like I literally can like I was using Bambi Lab printers like a whole month before we partnered up, so it's like it's completely natural to talk about and sing their praises. So a lot of people have been hitting me up in my DMs asking about like 3D printing stuff now, since I'm doing more 3D printing stuff on my profile. But like, dude, for real, definitely look into Bamboo Lab stuff for real, 100%. Especially now with their sale, because they're so cheap right now.
The best in the game, wildly giving individuals.
It's true.
Yeah.
So yeah, let me go ahead and do my top 10 real quick. And then
you're just gonna do all 10 straight away, huh?
Yeah, I'm gonna do it, and then I'm gonna bow out real quick because it is Becca's birthday.
Wow, how dare you be a loving and caring husband on your partner's birthday?
Yeah, so I was saying before you got here, Boog, that like much like Fabio, much like yourself, like I was kind of like selective with what kind of figures I was buying a lot this year. For a good part of the first half of the year, I wasn't really buying a lot of figures at all. I was actually going through like all my stuff, and I was reading in my Discord that like in like April, I had bought like not even figures, but like little Pokemon like statues or just figurines or whatever you want to call them, non-articulated figures. And I remember saying like, oh shit, like these are the first figures I've bought in like a very long time. So, so I do have like a little list. It's all blown out, whatever.
Nice. All right, go for it.
Doer.
You need some screen shares because I can't even remember half the shit that came out.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah.
While he's doing that, I'm trying to like physically get everything that's on my list right now so that I have it like on camera or whatever.
Yeah, you know what? Let me go ahead and do that too.
Because mine are all within arm's reach. I'm just a fucking lazy ass, so I'm doing it right now.
So let's see. Okay, I'll start with my number 10.
I guess I do know a couple of things.
Mm-hmm.
I do know a couple of things that really stood out to me. But yeah, go ahead, P.
Well, no, why don't you go ahead first?
No.
All right, okay.
I'm looking through my Instagram actually. So.
Okay. So, some honorable mentions, I guess, would be that Taunson Arts Trunks, the Warped Vengeance, really, really cool figure. There's just like a couple of things about it that keep it from being great, like his the way his chest and his pecs are sculpted. They're like.
Is that one of those figures that I see Akira Joe posting a bunch recently?
I think so, with the pockets. He has his hands in his pockets and stuff. Yeah. Okay. It's a great looking figure. And at its MSRP, it's not so bad. MSRP was like $70 for that. But like just some decisions for the sculpt, it got edged out by a couple of different things.
It's the same scale as the Figure Arts DBZ figures,
right?
Yeah,
absolutely.
Fits them perfectly, right? Okay.
Well, yeah. So I mean, like Rick and I have always said on the show that like the scale for Dragon Ball SHF is like always all over the place. So like, I mean, you can definitely display this with other stuff, but like it's like a lot of people this year have, especially with Trunks, have been finding out that Trunks' scale has just been like all over the place within the line because that new GT Trunks came out and he's like really
Yeah.
little, but he scales perfectly with GT Goku and GT Pan. So like, you know, whatever.
Yeah.
it's like,
All right. I mean, same type of issue with every line, and you
Oh.
kind of like got to dig in the crates sometimes and mix and match and pick up
Mhm.
little like, you know, I get it. I get it.
And I mean, this is A.C.B.A, baby. We can fuck anything around,
Yeah,
fuck around with
can
anything, and
fudge anything. We can fudge
Yeah.
it all.
and we'll make it work. We'll make it work.
that's true. That's true. All right. So I can go ahead and bust out my last three. Hold on one second. Let's see. All right. So yeah, my honorable mentions are Taunts Arts Trunks. The Taunts Arts Majin Buu also is a pretty good honorable mention for me.
What was his name? Malevolent.
Yeah, Malevolent Fighter.
Adolescent Malevolence.
Yeah, Adolescent Malevolence. You got it. You got it. That was
I'm
pretty
him.
cool. But I don't know. The if I got the Type A, I probably would have liked it a lot more. I got the Type B, and that one is like it's a lot dark. The skin tone is a lot darker.
Okay, so what are you trying to say?
I'm just saying, like he looks like a burnt piece of bubble gum versus
Okay.
what he looks like
That's
in the
quite an
manga and
insult.
anime.
That's quite an insult. Okay.
Let's see. But all right. So in terms of like my actual list is pretty funky because
Okay.
I don't know, man. Like I feel I was looking at a lot of people's lists and a lot of people's lists, you know, from around the community. You know, we're all like so like-minded and whatnot that a lot of these things kind of like bleed together. But
Yeah, it feels like we all have like the same shit.
yeah,
Because we do.
that's true. But I wanted to go ahead and include some like wacky stuff in my list that not necessarily I know will not appear in other people's lists.
Okay. That's interesting.
Starting off with number 10, baby. My number 10 figure of the year is a pair of figures. I'm talking about the most figures from the most electrifying live action film you'll ever see in your life. The RRR fucking pop-up parades, baby.
I didn't even know this was a thing.
Oh my.
As soon as you said it was a pair, I was like, is this dude gonna do a fucking statue set?
Let's go, man. These are so good. I was very generous and I was very lucky to go ahead and secure these when I did because these things are sold out everywhere and I wasn't trying to spend $70 each on them. But it's literally my favorite movie of that year. It's one of my favorite movies of all time. It's so good. It's still on Netflix. If you're a fan of like action, good film, anything, please watch RRR. It's so good. It's like it's the greatest. You can go back to the episode where I talk about it. I think I talk about it for 45 minutes. But you know, they're just statues, but I can't imagine we're ever going to get articulated versions of these two. So pop-up parade figures will just have to do for now.
If somebody pulls off a third party, you copping or what?
Oh, absolutely.
Like
There's
a third
no
party
question.
one, like a third party 1/6. You doing it?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay.
1/6.
I like
I'll pop in at 1/6 for sure. There's no
Dude,
question.
I like where your head's at.
Coming at number 9. This one is pretty crazy. This one is the Marvel Legends Spider-Man India. I got this.
Nice.
I got this a couple of weeks ago, and it's been like a desk figure for me, but like in my kitchen. It chills in my dining room. I have a table right next to our dining room table, and he's up there. There's like a couple of other figures, but I've been really impressed with this one specifically. Of course, I really love the character too. So, it's really good. You know, I of course am waiting for the SHF one. Absolutely. But you know, this is a fine version, even if you weren't going to get it. I will say it is pretty low on my list because they really did him dirty with the skin tone. I don't know what kind of musical chairs they were playing with skin tone with this wave. It was kind of wild. Him and Miguel have like wild skin tones. They got the melanin mixed up between both of them. It was kind of crazy. But aside from that, you know, it's a really, really nice figure. It moves well. And it was one of the weeks where you weren't here, Boog. But everything I was saying about how Marvel Legends has just been improving over the years, and like the strides they've taken in terms of sculpt and technology and the way that they sculpt their joints and stuff now versus like for like a long time ago. It's just really this figure sings all of their praises for sure.
Nice.
So.
I don't have actually any of these figures from Across the Spider-Verse from Marvel Legends. So
They're very
living
nice.
vicariously through you. But yeah, I've seen so many great photos of these figures. Yeah, good choice. That was what, number 8 you said, or 9?
That's 9. So I'm gonna pick up speed real quick. Number 8 is the wrong one. Number 8 is this one. This is the Kong Zykor. So this is a what do you call it? This is just like a deep cut for Dragon Ball fan fiction, and Kong Studios has been one of my favorite third-party figure developers because they're not afraid to just dive into unofficial characters, which is, I think, and many other agree, Rick as well, agree that's where third party shines the most.
Agreed.
Where they'll just focus all your efforts on putting out characters and sculpts that Tamashii won't.
Yeah.
But this is from the Dragon Ball AF fan manga. And it's just really cool. It's just really cool when you get characters that, Tamashii will never do this. So, this character is so ingrained in like Dragon Ball, like fan lore. It's just cool. I would say like that Super Saiyan 5 figure, that is like cream of the crop, like Dragon Ball fan lore. And then this guy's like right under it. So that was pretty tight.
Yeah.
Another banger from Kong, this just came out, is these Jade Rabbits, man.
Hell yeah.
These things are really cool. The one to get is B004 because it's Vegeta in like his just regular Saiyan battle jacket. But this one is nice. This is from Xenoverse. This is from Dragon Ball Heroes. This is from Dragon Ball Online. This is his like suit from there. Again, I really like it when companies just do unorthodox, outfits and stuff for these characters. Of course, the main dream, like the end game, is like casual suits for all these guys. But this is cool. A really great way to distribute all these different faceplates and whatnot. Of course, you're getting nickel and dimed by having to buy like 3 whole figures to get like a wide range of faces.
Yeah.
But I've seen a lot of people just selling off their extra bucks, and it's totally fine. But this was good. This is my number 7. Coming in at number 6 is the SDCC Goku.
6 is good.
Yeah, I really like this figure.
You know what? I feel like if I would have opened this, it probably would have made my top 10.
Yeah, this one was so good because it's just like, it was really cool to see them just be able to reuse the same buck, but then all they had to do was just increase the scale of the hands and the head, and like it completely changes just the way the whole figure looks. He looks way more young, way more youthful, all that stuff. It's really
having
really,
the youth.
That's it. And he's just a really, really good looking figure. I love all the expressions that he came with. Of course, he comes with like the Nimbus and like the little articulated Gohan. But anytime Goku is like on model with like beginning of Z stuff, like I truly love that stuff. I think it's really, really great. Next up at my number 5 is I can't remember the name of this company, but they did. Here it is, real quick. It's that Crimson Typhoon that came out.
Oh yeah, I don't remember the name of this company.
But specifically, it's the Wonderfest exclusive version of it. Big shout out to 5K Toys, dude. They had this. They must have had less than 100 of these, or less. No, I think they had less than 50. They had 50 of these in stock, or maybe it was 40. But they had such a small quantity. I just happened to be on the website when it was in stock, and like I immediately bought it. Like there was no question. It was sight unseen. I skipped the regular version of this, but once I saw that the Wonderfest version was available, then I was into it. This is such a good figure, man. It's so cool. It's about like 7 inches tall, but like all these joints are ratcheted. The paint apps are like immaculate, and then it has like LEDs in the head, and its rocket boosters have LEDs too.
So LED head.
Exactly. And it's just like a sick figure. Like the deco is so nuts, dude. Like all of this is like perfectly applied. There's no like weird stuff on my copy at the very least. But like, you know, Pacific Rim is my favorite movie of all time, so it just made perfect sense that this is at.
Yeah, I feel like I've seen Harold take quite a few shots with this, right? Yeah.
Oh yeah, and he actually got the Gypsy Danger, the main Jaeger from Pacific Rim. He got that just today, I think. And he'll be doing a review of it soon. So big shout out to Figure Mania. Figure Mania show, right? And
yep.
And keep your eyes peeled on his channel if you want to see a review for it. I already know it's going to be nutty, so
fuck nutty.
So I'm good.
One of the best photogs in the community, and one of the best dog dads in the community.
Okay.
Yeah,
is he a real dad
Sonic
too?
Rockman.
I can't remember.
I
don't
don't think him and his wife have kids, but they got a few dogs. Yeah.
Hell yeah, dude.
Sonic Rockman. I think that was NECA that made the gigantic Pacific Rim, right?
Yes, yeah, and like I see those every once in a while at local toy shows, and like I am almost there in buying them, but like I just know that they're just gonna fall apart, unfortunately. So it is what it is. What are you gonna do? Coming in at number 4 for me is Boom Baby GT Goku. He came out at the very beginning of this year, so I am pretty stoked on this. This one is really, really cool. I love how like small this figure is. Something about like small figures and squeezing all that tech into like a small package is like super rad to me. And I just like the art direction of this figure. Very, very on model for Dragon Ball GT. And I thought this was as small as they could make these figures, but apparently not.
Boy, were you wrong.
Absolutely wrong, huh? But this is a great figure. I couldn't put this figure down for a while. And I just really like it. And now there's like a ton of accessories out for accessory packs, like Super Saiyan 3 heads, like SSJ 1, 2 heads, and stuff like that. So there is a lot to love about this little figure. Next up, coming up at number 3 is SHF Spider-Punk, man.
Oh, nice.
I really love this figure. I brought this figure to work to just, I don't know, I think I brought him for like scale with something, like I was working on a diorama or something, and he's just been my desk figure since he came out. So I mess with this figure practically every day. It's so good.
Good. Only thing I didn't like about this figure was the head sculpt.
That's very interesting, because I was about to say quite the opposite. I actually really like the head sculpt. Not because it's on model.
You know what? It's not that the head sculpt is bad. The actual, oftentimes we say head sculpt and that kind of like encompasses everything, but the actual sculpt of it is very good. It's just, we talked about this when it was first being shown and released, that I just think they kind of messed up on the facial features and the skin tone, though. That was the thing, though.
Well, I was gonna say that, like, I think he looks less like how he looks in the movie and more like the actor that voices him. I think that's why I like this head sculpt so much, because like in my like weird headcanon, I think that SHF got some concept art that was at the stage where the character looked more like the voice actor before they like refined him, because SHF, Tamashi, they always get, especially with these Marvel movies, like very early key art.
Yeah.
And like
who was that we talked about early on that did that custom head sculpt that was just wonderful?
Oh,
for this.
that's none other than Nico Hodge, baby.
Oh,
Art Man
Ever
Customs.
heard of him? He's a professional, brother.
That's it. So definitely,
Shout out to Nico Harsh.
if you're like Boog, if you're like the masses, and this health sculpt's not for you, Art Man Customs definitely has your back, man.
Yeah,
Hell
yeah.
yeah.
Shout out to Art Man Customs.
Shout out to Arman Costa. Shout out to Nico.
I didn't pick this up, but I was like on the fence about it, and when I saw it at the Tamashi store in person, I was like, "Damn, that's a nice figure." Came out really nice.
It's crazy good. It is. It's nuts. I can't believe how good this figure came out. And like the Sentinel, I don't know if the Sentinel's out yet. I don't think so.
No, not yet.
But like, I know the Sentinel's gonna be good, but
Right.
like, how much better can it? Like, is it that much better? Like, I just don't know.
I feel like with the level and quality of the figures that Sentinel put out from that first movie,
Mhm.
it made SHF step up their game for all of
yeah.
these figures that they've been putting out for the second movie. So
I can see that for sure.
yeah, pretty much everything they put out has been. I feel like Miles and Gwen have been the wackest, but still very good though. Like, and every other supporting character has been fire from SHF.
Yeah.
I can see that for sure. Next up is my number 2. My number 2 is a little unorthodox as well. I kind of thought about sticking it with number 1, but I think it needs to be highlighted on its own. My number 2 is not necessarily an entire figure, but it's a custom accessory. I will say my number 2 figure of the year is the custom Torybot head sculpt by Sun West Kong. This, I cannot tell you how much I've been using this head sculpt since he put it out. Of course,
I need that head sculpt.
Akira Toriyama sadly passed away this year. A lot of artists paid tribute in a lot of different ways, especially 3D artists. They put out free sculpts, free statues, everything. Sun West Kong, he was so generous enough to sculpt these Torybot heads, not only this one, but a couple of different ones. Let's see. This is Sun West Kong's profile right here. Big shout out to him. He sculpted a couple of different ones. One where he's like smoking a cigarette, one with the Tory hat, one with a halo, and then one with like his signature sun hat as well. This was great, and an immense amount of work that he literally put out for free. He could have easily charged for something like this, but as a tribute to the man himself, he put all these out for free. I saw them on Cults, and I downloaded them immediately. I had never painted. I've done some painting here and there, but not like head sculpt painting. I tried to do. I painted my like Ultra Instinct Shaggy like forever ago, but that's not good. But like I hit the grindstone, and like this sculpt inspired me to learn how to paint head sculpts. And it's so crazy because I had tagged him in it, and then he was like, "Oh shit, like I can't believe you got this. Like I've been following you like forever." And I was like, "Oh no shit, yeah, holy shit, yeah, we've been following each other for years." I had no idea that it was him. And then I had recently been doing like dusty prototypes or whatever and whatnot, and I was using his Torybot head. I use this Torybot head in like everything I shoot now, but I was using them in some of the stories that I was posting for the version 2 of Dusty's. And like he sent me like this extremely kind message, and he basically said that like it's like nutty seeing like his head sculpt paired up like in my stories with stuff I did, because like when I was doing awesome acrylic auras and stuff like that, that's what like inspired him to like start making his own stuff. And like I couldn't believe it, dude. That was the most kind thing anybody's ever said to me. It was so very nice. And like he said it, there have been a couple of people in the community who've said the same thing, and like you're never really ready to hear like stuff like that. It's just very nice to hear. So huge shout out to Sun West Kong. I can't sing his praises enough. I shot this this head sculpt a million times. It's in like one of my favorite figures I've shot, one of my favorite photos I've shot ever. A lot of people really love this photo, and it's the head sculpt that like makes the whole thing. So,
wow, look at that! Just turned into a feel-good holiday Christmas story.
that's
I
it.
love it.
Absolutely.
I'm about to cry in the club.
So big shouts out to Sunwest Kong. Big shouts out to this Torybot head. If you can, you know what I will say. I'm very thankful for everybody that's like reached out and asked for one of these if I would be selling them or anything like that. And I've said it. I think I said it on the show before, but I'll say it again. Like I am to me, it's like a weird gray area. Like I don't feel comfortable charging money for something that was put out for free as a tribute for somebody. So there are definitely other avenues to get this. There's 3D printing services. There's, of course, dozens, even hundreds of people in the community that offer printing services and painting services that are a million times more skilled than myself. So the best advice I could give you is head over to Sunwest Kong's Cults, grab the file, and then hit up your favorite like printer and painter and ask them to do it as well.
No doubt. But just to let everybody in on a little secret, he has a hard time selling anything.
That's true.
Whether he made it or whether he bought it.
That's true. I don't know. I just the pressure of like I don't know. I psych myself out. Like, what if this sucks and people paid for it? I just don't want to do it. But also, like, I do feel strange about charging money for something Sunwest Kong put out for free. And the perfect segue into my number one figure of the year is the figure that this head works the best on is the Daima Goku. Literally my favorite figure of the year.
You got a picture of that?
Yeah, I'm sure.
He has it up.
Oh, yeah. Hold on.
Oh, with the Torybot head.
Yeah, I got one. Hold on. I should. Let's see. It might actually be in my stories.
Hey, what up, Kev? I was just shouting you out earlier in your vacation with one Ryan Ting. I didn't get the invite, Kev.
Didn't get the invite.
I didn't get the invite. I didn't get the East Coast invite. It's okay.
Wow, that does look cool.
Yeah, this is even one of the smaller ones too. So I printed it in a couple of different scales. But I think this looks amazing on this head sculpt, on this body.
Yeah, that looks dope. Yeah,
it's so good. Cool. I mean, the head sculpt itself is like fantastic. So it looks good on anything. I have it on the Vegeta right now, and it looks incredible on the Vegeta too.
Vegeta.
Are we gonna see SHF utilize these smaller articulated bodies to give us the proper scale of some of these other smaller dudes?
Oh, for sure.
And,
absolutely. Absolutely.
Okay, all right.
I can imagine that is a big reason why they spent so much R&D on these little bodies.
Yeah, I could see that.
But yeah, man, I love putting it on this body. But you know, the figure itself is fantastic. When this figure came out, I genuinely couldn't believe how good it was. I talked about it a little bit when I was talking about the sorry, wrong one. When I was talking about the GT Goku, but anytime that they're able to like squish this technology into like such a small package and it works is like amazing. Have you posed this around yet, Boog? Have you gotten a chance to handle it or no?
No, sir.
I think when you do, you'll be surprised at like just how much stuff you can get out of it.
Yeah, I'm a little afraid because then it's gonna make me like go nuts. Or, like, you know.
They're nice.
They're nice, man. They're nice, and like it's extremely on model. And then here domestically, the price is good, but like let me tell you, the price overseas on Ami, you were a fool to pass it up if you had the chance.
Yeah.
These were $19.
Sub $20.
$19.
Really?
On Ami.
Really?
Yes.
Wow, that's crazy.
This is. I thought that you were going to do them both together.
No, I mean, like I like the Vegeta for sure, but like the Goku just edges it out for me. The Goku like absolutely edges it out for me personally.
Wow, I can't believe you disagree with me.
Sorry.
One, look at that. A great list, and you got one Marvel Legends in there, man. I applaud you.
That's true. That's true. That's true.
Oh man, I don't got a legend in mind.
Oh man.
I'm sorry.
Listen, man, that's what I love about the cast, the versatility. It's good.
We're versatile, all right.
Mm-hmm. All right, Rick, what you got?
Yeah, go ahead and
Dude,
go.
not only-
I'll be monitoring the chat.
Okay.
Just let me know whenever you guys are ready to roll.
Not only do I have my list, okay, I have almost every single one of them here on hand.
Oh my
Nice.
goodness.
I have almost every single one. I'm missing 3. Yeah, I don't know where 3 of them are right now, and I don't want to keep having my camera off just fucking shuffling through boxes and shit. Number 10, she's not here, but I showed her off. Oh, you know what, man? Fuck this. I think I can reach this one while I'm describing it. So number 10 for me was a bittersweet moment. If you'd asked me, like, Rick, what's a dream figure from like a series that you really love? I'd tell you that it would be a character from an iconic anime by the name of Berserk. And that the character was none other than Shiruke. Shiruke is a little witch companion of Guts's. Essentially like a surrogate daughter to Guts.
Is that the little witch looking lady?
Yeah, little witch girl.
Okay.
So here's the deal. Okay, she's at number 10. I know what you're saying, Rick. You said this is one of like your dream figures. Why is this at number 10? Because I broke it right out of the box.
Oh no.
And not only did I break this out of the box, but our very own loving, incredible individual, Josh Chaney from the Toy Migos. Ever heard of them?
Mm-hmm.
He also broke his right out of the box. And
Wow.
it wasn't ham hands. I don't know why. Me and Chaney, out of all people in this fucking community, because I've not heard anybody else make this complaint. Me and him, we had like, so when Bandai constructed this and they connect the neck to the purple body, like the glue that they used to connect the skin tone neck to the body, like seeped in to the joint, so that when me and Chaney were moving it, the glue just fucking cracked it off.
Oh no.
And it was funny because me and Chaney were some of the first people to have this figure in the US, and we were like, man, is this going to be like some sort of widespread thing? Like, I wonder. And I've not heard anybody else say it. It's just me and Chaney got horribly unlucky with
Did
it.
you get that from Ami Ami?
Yeah, I got it from Ami Ami, and they're not going to do shit.
Yeah, I can do that.
They're not going to do a damn thing. And this figure, man, this thing is one of the most articulated figures I own. Like, this is more articulated than like some DBZ SHF.
Oh
like,
wow, I didn't even know she was articulated like
dude,
that.
this
Every
thing has
picture
so
that I
much
see,
range. It's unreal.
kind of standing straight up.
So much range. Like, it's unnecessary. Like, when I think that was one of the things that Josh Chaney himself even said, like in his review, like, there's really no need for it to have this level of articulation. Like, it's superfluous, but I like it. Like, I like that it's so well articulated, and it's so it was so well done, and it showed so much respect to a character that I personally have wanted so long to get a figure. So it's disappointing. It's disappointing that this happened, but I don't attribute it to being Bandai's fault. I just think it was just a random mistake, accident sort of deal. Then me and Chaney got caught in the crossfire. It comes with the little Shiruke, like what's it called? Like astral projection.
Yeah,
There you go.
yeah.
Of her like helping Guts control his form, and it comes with her little rock guy fellow articulated a little bit. So eventually, once this comes out in the United States,
You'll replace it.
I'm gonna replace this thing.
Okay.
But for now, it is what it is. You know, it's broken, and it's no fault of my own or Josh's or even Bandai's. It was just a terrible freak fucking accident, man. But Josh is broken a much better way, and Chaney was able to fix it. But mine was beyond repair. It was no way it was gonna happen. So yeah, that's my number 10, Shiruke from Berserk. My number 9, I do not have, and I definitely don't know where it is in here. It's Bunny Girl Eileen from Snail Shell. She's really, really great. I don't have a picture, but I mean, anybody that watches the Toy Migos, they know who Eileen is, they know who Snail Shell is, and they know the figure. So since I don't have it, I'm gonna just breeze through it. Don't have it, but that's my number 9.
I need to know how this looks though. Money Girl Eileen.
AILEEE.
What company made the figure?
Snail Shell.
Oh wow.
And
Okay.
I also got her. She comes with like a scooter, like a bike
Oh,
of
I
some kind
see.
as well. Yeah, so I have
I
have
guess
that
I've
too.
seen people using this as something other than it's supposed to be for, like, different shots and stuff. Maybe, I don't know.
Wow, good for health. That's crazy. It was 30 to 40 bucks on Hobby Genki, the Shidoke. Damn. Maybe I should have bought it then. But I didn't. So I'm just gonna wait for the American release and then, do what I have to do to get this fixed. But yeah, that was my number 9. My number 8 is the only other figure besides the Eileen that I do not have with me right now because I left it at my father's house, and it is SHF Yusuke from Yu Yu Hakusho. Absolutely incredible figure, just like right out of the box, blew me away. So well articulated, so well done. Like, it's just an incredible figure. I mean, it looks really good in pictures, but I think that figure is much better in hand. I think that it just has, I don't know, it has it when you hold it. This just has it. It has that it factor to it. It's really, really good. SHF Yusuke, number 8. Number 7, finally, we have something in hand again. And it is none other than Jada Toys DJ,
Wow,
baby. Ever heard of him? This figure is absolutely incredible. I don't have the issue that some people have. Some people have this issue where the chest like doesn't match the rest of the skin tone, but mine doesn't have that. I don't know. Maybe that's just an unlucky draw. But I couldn't be happier with it. It's the first posable action figure of DJ, and they did an absolutely incredible job. I mean, Jada, they really, really don't miss. I don't know what to say. It's fantastic. Great accessories, great expressions, incredible articulation. I mean, you can't do much better than that. Really, really good. So that is my number 7, Jada DJ. And my number 6, baby, ever heard of the Sultan of Santa Prisca? Ever heard of him?
No.
It is none other than Mayfex Bane, baby.
Of course, representing the Mexican heritage there, huh?
Oh man, I got Big Bad Bane. I get him with a fucking WCW belt.
Wait, is Bane Mexican? Am I wrong in that?
No, he's like some sort of Latino, but I mean, he has a fucking luchador mask.
Right.
He's Mexican. That's okay.
I'm
He's from a country that doesn't exist.
Okay.
He's from a Latino country in the DC universe called Santa Prisca, I think. So yeah, I have Bane. This figure is absolutely incredible. There is no better Bane. It doesn't exist. I don't care that you. I mean, you want these gigantic fucking Banes. Like sometimes he's drawn like that in covers, but he's really
right. He's just he's a real big guy, but
he's a real big guy. But like that
not Incredible Hulk big.
Yeah, like on the cover of that issue where he breaks Batman's back, he looks fucking gigantic. But if you look at the interiors, he's not shaped like that in the interiors. That's just the cover. So I know a lot of people complain that he wasn't big enough, but I think he's perfectly fine. And he's my number 6. He's
and this is still sold out, right?
I don't know. I think he's probably still obtainable. I don't know. Maybe somebody in the chat. Correct me if I'm wrong. If it's really expensive now, but he might be accessible still. I think. I don't know. Let's see, Mayfex Bane.
It's pretty wild. I searched Bane on BBTS, and I just searched Bane, but I'm looking at the Mondo Bane. These are Brandon shots with the Mondo Bane, right?
Absolutely.
Wow, look at that.
He's him. He's him. Okay, he's sold out on Big Bad Toy Store at $120.
Yeah, he is.
But it looks like you could still buy him on Amazon for like $120 for the American regular price.
All right.
Essentially.
Well, I
So,
mean, it was 119 on BBTS, so it's the same thing basically.
yeah,
All right. So you've seen a lot of great shots with Bane through the second half of this year. So that's
yeah,
that's another one that's popped up quite a bit.
absolutely incredible. Number 6 on my list. Number 5, an SHF, one that caught everybody by surprise because this thing first released at San Diego Comic-Con, and everybody that bought it, there's a lot of people that didn't even want to buy it. They just heard how good it was and they had to go pick it up. And it is none other than SHF Tanjiro from Demon Slayer. This figure is so good. I mean, to me, like his knees are even better than how SHF does Dragon Ball's knees. With like the big pants like that. He's just incredible. He's just so good. He blew everybody away at the con. That's like all everybody was talking about. Besides Odious, this was like what people were talking about the most.
Yeah.
From a booth, because it was just like nobody expected it was going to be that good. I mean, people thought that it was going to be fine, but like the range in the knees, the range in the torso, the arms, these flaps here are more like the Jada soft rubber, so they're like really pliable, even, and they're also like pretty well articulated.
Wow.
He's incredible, and he's $35. Everybody was picking this thing up at Comic-Con. It was incredible. So that's my number 5.
Nice.
My number 4, a very famous figure in San Diego Comic-Con, Rick Dom Lore. June let me pose this thing around at a local bar, and I popped off his fucking head, and his head, and his dog tags went flying in the bar, and now he's in my hands. And it's Jada's Guile, baby.
Wow.
It's incredible. I mean,
Two
it's so
two
good.
Jada figures in your list. 2 Jada Street Fighters in your list.
We're not done, baby. I'll tell you that right now. Just so good. Incredible sculpt, incredible paint, just amazing articulation. Like there's really not much better you can ask for with this figure. Really great sonic boom. It's like the sonic boom that's already sent out. Like I know Soda's was like the clip-ons or whatever. So when he's like revving up, but yeah, this figure was really good. I did not manage to get Cammy before the year ended, so maybe she would have made this list too, but she didn't, just because I didn't get it in time.
No doubt.
I thought that I would get it for Christmas, so I didn't buy it myself, but oh well. Number 3, he's stuck in a diorama, but he's still number 3. I said it while you were gone, Boog, and I said it probably, I think, while Pancho was gone too, because this was Fabio's number 1 figure. And the number 3 figure for me this year is Odious.
Really? Wow.
Odious. I'm having a tough time not putting him number 1, if I'm being honest with you, but I just don't want to be biased. Dude, let me tell you this. If Odious isn't on your top 10, it's because you don't own it. This figure, that's Fabio's number 1. This figure was much more than anybody ever expected that it was going to be. I mean, I think we all knew that it would be good because it's Wade's figure. He's a critical cat. When he reviews, he's pretty honest. He's pretty blunt. So I think we all knew that it would be a fine figure. We knew that it would
critical
be good,
is a good way to describe him. So I know he would not cut any corners with his own figure,
Exactly. And I think we all thought that it would be good. I don't think that we expected it to be as incredible as it was. I don't think that there's a single pose that Odious can't do. I think his accessories are top notch. His expressions, his hands, his staff, his clothes, just top shelf stuff. Like it's really incredible. And I think it's hard to not put it up there just because, we saw somebody from the community get it out the mud with it, and it was a time where we didn't know if this thing was going to make it, and it absolutely exceeded everybody's expectations, and the product turned out to be absolutely incredible.
And didn't he like I mean, the Kickstarter was successful,
Yeah,
but didn't he like sell a bunch of like variants
at at cons. Yeah,
at the
this
con?
this
Yeah.
this is the Comic Con variant right here with the prison suit.
Yeah, he sold like what,
Um,
like 100 of them or something like that.
a little under that, yeah, and they
Yeah,
flew.
I'm pocket watching.
Yeah,
Wait,
he's pocket watching Wade. He they flew, man, and he took them to Legions Con and he did like a blue suit with like a hockey mask type of deal, and those things were gone almost instantly as well. Think even more so than Comic Con. I think that those ones at Legions Con were just they were gone. There was no way, and it's not just because Wade is who he is. It's really an incredible figure. I think anybody that doesn't have it, if you have a homie that has it locally, or if you're going to go to a con where if a friend has Odious, tell them to bring it because you should check it out in person and just how impressive and incredible it is. Like, it's so good that my lady wants one, and she's going to buy his new one that he's going to make, the Inuit Odious, like the Alaskan one. Um, it's incredible. It's incredible. It's my number 3, but I'm honestly like, if you ask me tomorrow, I might say it's number 1 too, like Fabio, just because it's that good.
nice.
Highly,
Um,
highly recommend you pick it up. That's
Another measure of how good a figure was through the year is, how much it shows up in A.C.B.A. and shows up in photos and stuff like that. And yeah, that Odious or any version of the Odious figure, I've seen so much
yeah.
um,
It's
in the
it's
past
every it's
few
everywhere and
months.
rightfully so. It's everywhere and it's rightful.
Well, shout out to Wade. All right, what you
Shout out
got?
to it.
Number
My
2.
my number 2 is a tie, just because I honestly don't think that one is better than the other. I think they both excel in completely different ways. And it's M Bison and Dalseem. I I mean, I was when I opened these figures, I was I was amazed that something can be done like this at this price. I mean, they're incredible. They're amazing. They're the best domestic figures of the year to me. Um, bar none. I mean, the accessories, the articulation, the paint, the fucking cape on this, it's the best. They're the best. They're the best domestic figures on the planet right now. There's nobody's touching this. Like, nobody's touching Jada at their price point. Um and it's not an insult to anybody else that's doing domestic stuff, that's at Targets, that's at Walmart. These guys, they're a much smaller operation. They can afford to not like just scream profit, 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 and they put the product first and they put the customer first because they can afford to do something like that. And I'm glad that they do, because these things are they set a really high bar for anything that's in a store right now. I mean, these are so good that every time that I see them in my store, I'm like, God, should I buy them again? And I don't need them. I don't need them in any way, shape, or form. I don't need a second one. But it's just they're that good. They're that good. They're that impressive. They did that well of a job. So shout out to June and shout out to Jada.
No doubt.
Because if we're talking what's bought stateside, I mean, these things kill anything else, and it's not even close at that price point. And now, Boog, I'm so sorry, but my number 1. Oh no! Wait! I missed something. Where did I miss? Oh no! No, wait, did I? No, I didn't miss anything. Okay, my number 1 for the year is Mayfix Daredevil. I was really amazed when this figure came out. I couldn't believe how well this thing turned out. I mean, it's not like Nightwing because it's a completely different body, but it's so close to Nightwing in the sense that it does whatever you need it to do without issue. The accessories are fantastic. The posable wire is so damn good. It's just they're incredibly impressive.
Yeah, I'm
It's
hating.
so good. I don't. You know what? I didn't get Captain America. I messed up and I never pre-ordered it. So that might have been in my top 10 too. But I didn't do it. And again, like, because Christmas was coming up, I didn't want to buy myself things. I did that last year and messed some things up. So I didn't want to do that this year. And I wanted to not buy things that I needed just in case I got them. But I'm gonna get it pretty soon. So this is my number 1. They fixed Daredevil. It's still good. I can't imagine a more perfect Daredevil figure. I can't imagine it. No, there's no. I can't imagine it. Can't imagine it. And you know what? My honorable mentions. I actually don't know. I would rearrange my list probably if I was given the chance, but these should be in my top 10 somewhere. And I would probably take something out, and it would be the Daima, Goku, and Vegeta. These are incredibly impressive for this scale, and like Poncho said, at that price, that like under $20 price for Mami Ami is like, how can you get better than that? That's amazing. Really, really, really great figures, especially at this scale. Just wildly impressive stuff. So if given the chance, I would probably edit it and put them somewhere in the list. But for now, I guess they're like an honorable mention. So that's my top 10.
All right, that's a great list. Very good list. I don't have anything near as good as you guys for a top 10. I haven't even really thought about it too much, but looking at you guys' list, I mean, damn, it was a lot of stuff that came out, and there was a lot of stuff from third parties that are ranking up there in a lot of people's top 10s, clearly.
Yeah.
That's interesting. But one thing that I was thinking about that stood out for me throughout the year, and I said this immediately when I got the figure in hand, was the G.I. Joe classified, the like desert army dude. What are they calling that guy? I was just on my Instagram. Both of them, the Navy SEAL guy and the sort of like desert gear guy. You know what I'm talking about?
Who?
G.I. Joe classified.
Yeah, I'm not good with G.I. Joe names. You're talking about the guy that comes with like the coverall, right? Like the poncho thing.
Yes, correct.
60th anniversary.
Yeah, they
fellow?
were in the 60th anniversary.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure. Hold on, I'm gonna tell you right now. 60th anniversary action soldier.
Action Soldier. That's a terrible name.
Yeah.
But yeah, that figure is wildly impressive.
But yeah, that one and the Navy SEAL one, those were two of Hasbro's best offerings for the G.I. Joe classified line. From the 85th anniversary line, I really like the Power Man and
Iron Fist 2-pack.
And Iron Fist two pack. I really like the Wolverine figure for the potential of completing the astonishing that Wolverine needed a boot swivel. Yeah, I like the Sabretooth figure that came in the 2-pack with Wolverine too. That was also from that wasn't the 85th line, but it was up there in one of those.
It was the Wolverine anniversary
50th anniversary packs. And yeah, I don't know. I got to really think about this now. Looking at you guys' list, I definitely feel like some Jada stuff would be in my top 10. A couple of Street Fighter things would probably be in there. I always get one SHF DBZ figure in there, usually one of the bigger ones. Maybe Frieza might be in there. But yeah, I got to really think about this now. I got to really assess some of the things that I got, and I usually try to like get one thing from each major line, and then something that was kind of like a wild card or something like that. So I got to really think about it.
Yeah, this was a tough year. This was a tough year. Somebody was asking, no Amazing Yamaguchi. You know what, man? The only one that I like really bought that I kept. No, you know what? No, not even then. I think that it's tough because I got CT Toys Venom, the Age of Venom. So I don't know that I feel right putting that on my top 10 just because it's not real. I mean, even though it's like a great representation of the real one, I don't know that I can feel right putting it on my list. But yeah, CT Toys Venom was fucking incredible. If I had the real one, it would probably be on the list. And I did buy it originally, but it was going for such crazy money that I sold it. And I made the right decision because I could buy the CT Toys for $20. So. Hello. Is anybody there? Is it just me?
No, I'm still here.
Everybody-
Sorry.
Okay. Thank God. But yeah, so
Did I hear
that's why
Fabio?
I think so.
I already went, so
I think he just said that
You
if
did
he
your
heard
top
you.
10 immediately?
I mean, I'm in the same boat as you, where I didn't really have a full top 10, but Rick had the same figure in at least his top 5. You know,
Mm-hmm.
Odious.
Yes, that's
I think for
interesting.
me, in the culture, that's figure of the year.
No doubt.
Yeah, really, really impressive figure. If you don't have Odious, go pick it up. Go support his next campaign coming up too. So it's gonna be great.
Yeah, I think we gonna get ready for the figgies and maybe like
Hell
a
yeah.
second week in January.
Yeah, I think so.
So we'll be putting that together. Like we mentioned last week, the Friday night slot is probably gonna go to the table for 2 episodes, and Monday night will probably be our new night for the 4 of us. So we just kind of testing the waters and just trying to get into a groove as far as that goes right now. So bear with us, but yeah, Monday night crew, Friday night crew should be what it is going forward. What's that, Fabio? I missed you talk about that guy.
I just got this dude in like today, and he was on my top list because of how few figures I picked up. But it's like this wizard dude from Mythic Legions, and I have this rock base. Can you really? It's not really going to focus. There we go. Samir Scroll Warder, if you're looking for the name, Boog, which I know you were.
Samir Scrollword?
That's
Scroll Warder.
that's a name, huh?
Yeah.
I had my own wizard on the list. She was my number 10 because I broke it. I don't know if you saw. From Berserk.
Nope.
Shidoke. She ponders orb as well.
That's cool. Yeah, I got to get an orb for this guy.
Go to your local marble shop because I know you have to have a lot of those near you, huh? Plenty of marble shops in the LA area. Thousands of marble shops, even probably.
Well, I think we can wrap it up and do plugs and get up out of here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If Mr. Poncho's still around to do so.
I think he said he's listening in.
Okay. All right.
You should know that we are ready to rock and roll.
Okay. Well, Boog,
Well,
where are
I'm
you?
just trying to wrap up the year, man. Just trying to survive the year, and we got a little over 24 hours left in the year, and that's it. Make it through, and I'll see you guys on the other side. That's it. That's my plug.
Yeah, let me make sure that Poncho is listening in. Okay. I'm on a video call. Okay, so let me right now.
That's my plug, man.
Yeah, I don't think Poncho's hearing us, so I told him right now.
That's all right. I'm going to figure out where to put this guy on the shelf.
Somewhere to ponder the orb.
Yeah. Where are you opening, Rick?
I'm putting it back. I'm putting back SHF Tanjiro from SHF Demon Slayer Tanjiro. Ever heard of him?
Actually, no. For one. Yeah,
You
tell me.
did.
There you
We were messing with it all together at Comic-Con. Oh, there he is. There's Poncho. We're signing off, Poncho.
Great.
I did my top 10. What'd you think of my list, Poncho? Did it turn you on?
Did it resonate with you?
Yeah, pretty tight list.
Oh, wow. Thanks, man.
I saw some of it. I saw Daredevil. I saw Odious. I saw Diamond Figures. I saw. That's it.
Yeah, if I was
Bane?
given the chance, I'd take something out to put the Diamond Figures in there. I think at that price point, they're so impressive. And I don't know if you saw, Poncho, but these things are already at fucking Target. This guy
Yeah.
specifically.
I was gonna say that when I was gonna mention that when I was talking about it as well. Like even now, like $35 domestically is a good price, but like Man, nothing beats $19 on Omni.
Nothing is beating that 19, baby.
Nothing beats that.
Nothing.
But yeah, that's our top 10s, baby.
Absolutely. And yeah, we'll let you know hopefully ahead of time going forward when we're doing Mondays, when we're doing Fridays, or if Boog is doing Table for Two. And we'll just see how it goes as we go along. But might be doing some Fridays, might be doing some Mondays, and we'll see however it works for Big Fabio's schedule.
That's it. All right, you guys want to do plugs and pop off?
Yeah, what's up? It's me, Rick Dom from the podcast. You can catch me here on Mondays or on Fridays or whatever day we could figure out to be together. And follow me at RickDom2345. And yeah, who's next? Fabio? You haven't said anything you haven't done a plug in a long time.
He can't even hear you.
Yeah, we can't hear you.
Yeah, I can't. See, that's how long it's been. Can I even still do it?
Does he still
Instagram, Fobster360. YouTube, Fobster360. And that's it, baby. I'll see you guys hopefully next week if we do Monday.
Hell yeah.
No, we'll see you next year, bro.
Oh yeah, technically it will be next year.
And don't be the first to say that.
Come on, baby. You gotta do it. All right. If that's that, then that's that. P,
Yes.
what you got?
Yeah, just follow me on Instagram, at Poncheesy. I'll be posting probably a bunch of reels shortly. And then of course I'll be echoing those on the A.C.B.A account as well. So obviously follow A.C.B.A on Instagram as well. I'll be pumping out content for Bamboo Lab stuff and then Fex Hobby stuff as well. And that's that. I am working on version 2 of Dusty's. I'm trying to make them like taller and more dynamic and stuff. And then when that new version comes out, it won't phase out version 1. It'll be meant to work in tandem with version 1. So I'll still be printing version 1 Dusty's. And that's that. That's it for me.
All right. We appreciate you guys for hanging out this evening, bright and early on a Monday evening. Don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe. Hit that bell down there for notifications. And until next time, toodaloo.
Goodbye.
Toodaloozies.
Peace.
Okay.
And Happy New Year.
Oh, wow. Anything about the door hitting you on the way out?
Don't fall for the Dodge Charger toy soldiers.
This is a Toyota-thon household.